Good morning, and welcome to another bright and sunshiny Winnipeg. Yeah, okay, we are getting a late start here. 11:04. I can't remember the last time I was this late. Anyway, the sun has risen. The walkers have come by a long time ago. Missy the dog has come by a long time ago. It's a good thing I've got a rollback in which we talk about this. Oh my, yeah, this might be a bit of a shorter episode. I've got other things that I want to do yet today. The main one, of course, being get out and have a quick scoot. I didn't go out yet this morning, and it's rather nice out at the moment. The sky is at the moment is perfectly clear. When I was out there a while ago, there was no clouds in the sky. Unusual. Yeah, for this year anyway. Okay. Now, speaking of New York, I want to say thank you to Randy in New York, in Rochester, New York, for liking my videos. Yeah. All right. I think we better have a rollback and get ourselves, see if we can put some more of this together here. Anyway, yeah, Randy, keep that pencil sharp. Let's roll back. Now, if you will remember, in yesterday's episode, I was talking about taking the bike and going to Eliminator and picking up a paint mixer. Well, I did. And it went pretty good. It was just, I've been there before. I think this is the third time I've been out there now on the bike. And ran into what you might call road repairs, badly needed road repairs. Yeah, it was good to see that Winnipeg is trying to do something about the rough intersections on the way to Eliminator. Anyway, yeah, it went pretty good. Got to it went into Eliminator and the usual fast, friendly service. Yeah, I was just in and out of there in a couple of minutes, and as you're going to hear,
if it's a paid for order and it's sitting on the shelf and you're here to pick it up, if you call in and let us know that you're here to pick it up, we'll bring it out to you, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
That way I can park by the fire hydrant.
Exactly, and you can sit on the bike or whatever. And
They said I can just stay outside on my bike if I want, and they'll phone me, and I can phone them, and they'll bring it out to me. So I thought that's pretty nice. Yeah, curbside service at a hobby store. You wouldn't really think it, but yeah, these are good people. Winnipeg is really lucky to have a hobby store, a large hobby store like this. Anyway, yeah. So let's see what we've got in the package here. I haven't. This is going to be the first time I've opened it, so you're going to see it along with me for the first time. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Quite a bit of time has passed here since I picked this up from Eliminator. I think it's time we looked at it, and this is actually the first time. When I opened this up just now, yeah. I don't know why it's taken me so long. I guess I had other things I wanted to do. Okay. It's probably a way to open this without wrecking the box. Oh, there we go. There we go. This should be a lot better than that homemade affair that I had. I don't think I'm going to need instructions, unless how to open it up to get the batteries out, or the batteries in rather. And it takes 2 AA batteries, and I got lots of those. Just bear with me here. Like I say, I got lots of these. trying to figure out which way it should go best. I think it should go like that. Okay, I don't want to break it. It doesn't seem to want to slip on real easy here. I can see that a person's gonna have to be really careful not to have it running when you're not in the jar. I'm going to probably try this out tomorrow. I think it's going to be okay. I do think it's overpriced. I do really think it's overpriced, but it's made in China. I was under the impression that Badger was the same as Pache, but maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, this is it, folks. This is it. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home. Just let me change hands here so I can give you your little morning pat. Yeah, I know. You're looking for the dog treat, aren't you? Yeah, you're looking for the dog treat. Okay, well here it is. I got one ready for you. Got one ready for you. Yeah. Did you have a nice walk? Did you go for a nice walk? Let's go talk to Max.
Yeah. You have landed.
Yeah.
She's so excited.
Missy has landed.
So we visited with Uncle Arlie and went as far as Maxim's and back. And we bumped into a hybridized Shih Tzu cross, something by the name of Gus, about the same size as Missy, so they had a great visit. The lady couldn't stay. She said she only gets a 15-minute break from work, and she comes in. Maybe she works from home. I couldn't imagine her getting home and walking the dog and going back to work in 15 minutes.
That's just what I was wondering, how she yeah, well, I think a few people do work on online.
Yeah, quite a few office workers.
Yeah, as long as they get the work done, I don't think the office would care. In fact, they'd probably like it better. You know, they don't have to have the facility there for the employee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think on the computer they can tell when they're away from the computer.
That could be. It could be that the
They
camera's
may be
always on.
screen
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Hey, where are you? I'm in the bathroom. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
It's supposed to go to 28 today.
Oh, nice. Is it going to be a nice day, Missy?
It's going to be hot.
Going to be a nice day?
You going out this morning?
I don't know. It's really nice out there right now, isn't it?
Perfect.
Yeah, really nice. Not a cloud in the sky anywhere. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Rainey goes into the vet today and get the gluconometer and start injecting Penny with insulin. Penny could turn right around for all we know.
Yeah.
Her blood sugar is 56. And wow.
Well, you hear
She
of
must be
cats.
so sick.
You do hear of cats living for a long time, so
Yeah.
And you were saying what, Penny's 18 or?
Yep, something like that.
Yeah. So she could go another. Well, I don't know what the record is.
Check the calicos. Brady says they often go to 22, 23 years old.
Just for the fun of it, when I get back in the house, I'm going to check Google and see what's the record for a calico cat. How long does it live? You know.
They usually die of either kidney or tumors, but this one is, with medication, we're keeping the kidneys going. Now see what we can do with insulin.
Well, I guess it is what it is, but. Okay. Remember this little guy here? That's the one that we broke and had to repair. And according to the manual, now it looks like I have to paint this end of it here. That's where the alligator clip is holding on to it. But, okay, will I get a pair of tweezers here that can pick that up? Okay, it's supposed to go in this hole right here. And then the other end, I imagine, I can't see underneath here, but I imagine it's supposed to go in a... I'm so scared to squeeze this thing. Does it look like it's going to go? Is it going to at least wedge in there and then I can move it into place? Or am I going to end up snapping it here? Okay, it's maybe if I take this off. Okay, just check the monitor and make sure everything's still in the field of view here. Oh yeah, you can see the other hole there. Okay, will it straighten out if I just push this down? And just push it down so it pops into that hole. Yes. Yes. It's pretty straight. It's a tight fit. It's a tight fit. Now, are we going to just leave it like that? And maybe, or should I try and put some glue on there? It's actually fitting pretty good. It's never going to come out of there unless I catch it on something. But the next step we have to do, or the next thing we have to do, well, I guess maybe is get the batteries mounted in the back here. But then after that, we do put the overhead bulkhead on. One of the viewers was mentioning to check the color guide, because in the color guide it shows clearly which way this is supposed to go. Now I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong. I think it's supposed to go like this because it only makes sense that the lights. Let's see how this looks now. No, something's binding there. What's binding? Oh, this thing is binding right there. Okay, let's check the color guide and see if we can figure out what's going on there. But I'm pretty sure that this is the way it would go. I can't see the lights being right back against the bunks, and yet maybe they were. Well, I don't think so. Okay, color guide, where are you? Okay, we got the color guide, and I'm thinking that let's get this right to the world. Maybe it does go the other way. Let's just put this like this. Now let's put these square pipes in the same orientation as the. Okay, this is kind of hard to get here. It looks like this stuff here is supposed to go right here. which means that it has to go like this. Now, I would not have thought that. The lights, okay, the lights are going to be just, can you see them in there? They're going to be just between the pipes that we put in, and the my lighting is not very good, is it? Yeah, they're just going to be just between the lights and those pipes. Well, at least they're going to fit. I guess for some reason that's the way it has to go. Okay, let's get the other piece, and I don't know if I can do this on camera or not, but it's got to go something like this. I guess the best way to do it would be to just turn everything over. I wonder if I should be recomposing here so I can move in just a little bit. I'm going to just readjust everything. Okay, this piece is still not glued in. Maybe I should glue it in now that we know where it has to go. But I just wanted to see how everything was going to fit if we turn it the other way. So I'm going to turn this so that it'll be best for me. Now, just trying to hold this all together. And this should go like that. Okay. Now everything is kind of locking into place there. Whoops. Careful, Ron. I should really be bringing some light in from the side here. Okay, I don't know if this is making it better or worse, but okay, what is not going down here now? Something is not going down. Okay, this peg is supposed to go in there. Yeah. Okay, I got that in. Okay, now it's fitting better, I think. It sort of doesn't feel right. Feels like something's a little bit askew here. Maybe once I get some glue. Okay, and I'm putting pressure down here with my finger to hold it in place. I might have to do this off camera, but you get the idea here. See, if I get it right here, and it looks like it's almost right here, but it's almost like this one right here is not going into the slot. I wonder if there's paint in the slot. Or maybe I don't have these lined up right. But it looks right to me. I'm looking at it at a slightly different angle than what you are. Okay, see if I get this one perfect. Oh, I guess it wasn't. Maybe what I should do is glue this in place, because we know it has to go like this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put some glue in there right now. I don't think we see this area afterwards. I don't think so. I don't look where my finger is. I don't think we see that. Oh my. I'm not stressed out or anything. I'm just I just want to make sure I get it right, because once you get a whole bunch of glue in a connection like that, it's really hard to do anything with it if you get it wrong. Okay, it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see right in the center of the screen the that pipe that we broke, and it's just sort of plugged into the hole there, and that's the end that is not painted, and it is pretty obvious, at least to me, that it's not painted. Now I don't know if we're going to be seeing that, but I think we might, because this is the way we're going to be viewing this thing from this angle here. So I think maybe before I do anything else, I should just quickly off camera here. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't need to have that on there. Now you can see it a lot better. Okay, yeah, I think that I should maybe remove this pipe, being as we didn't glue it in. Isn't it a good thing we didn't glue it in? And just paint that, and then pop it back into place. Yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera. Really, this time. I'm not gonna all of a sudden slip on the macro lens, and yeah. Okay, I guess I kind of, in a way, lied. I didn't mean to, but when I was shaking this up, I was thinking now's a good chance to try out my new paint stirrer. So here we go. Now I want to remember, do not lift this thing up out of there while it's still spinning. So. Well, that's certainly violent, if nothing else. It's sure a lot better than that homemade thing I had. Okay. It's easy to clean. Let's take a paper towel and get the shaft here. Okay, it works good. That's the first time you got to see me use it the very first time. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and paint this off camera. Okay, it is painted, and obviously you can't see it, but the top end is plugged into the hole, just like I'm hoping that this is going to pop back in. Now I tried not to, see if I may keep a little pressure on there. I tried not to get any paint on the pin. There. There we go. It's in place now. Yeah, it's in place. Okay, I'm glad I painted that. Okay, I think once that melds, it's going to be fairly strong, and we'll worry about the other seams later. Now, you remember a few episodes back, I had glued this into place, this silver colored, which I believe now is the wrong color, into place, and it was protruding up above this bulkhead here. And the thought was that it may cause me problems later, and I had thought that there was a hole in here that it would go up into when we put the overhead bulkhead in place, which is right now. And yes, it did prevent the overhead bulkhead from coming down. And so what I had to do was cut about 1 millimeter off of it. And right now I do believe we are down. Just let me see if I can squeeze this together here. I'm pretty sure we're down. And I did put glue on the in this seam right here. So yeah, I think that we are just about done here for today. Okay, we're gonna wrap her up here and let these connections have a chance to get really hard. Missy the dog has been by for her afternoon treat. And we made a little bit of progress, not as much as I'd hoped. I'd hoped that we were going to get the batteries in the bottom here, but that'll be tomorrow now. I want to get out and enjoy the nice weather. So thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.